Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Ryan. I talk about a lot of different things, but all of them are to change your freaking life. So today's video is gonna be about what you need to know about reprogramming your subconscious mind. First things first, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys the nitty gritty. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys the key in the beginning because this video is not gonna be that long. Everything works backwards. Everything they told us is literally a lie. I don't care. You have to work from the result backwards. When I say everything works backwards, we think that if I believe and I do, then I will be. If I believe I'm gonna be rich and I work hard to be rich, then I will become rich. False! Not true. The real order of things is I will be rich, I will take the action, then I will become rich. Ryan, what the hell? That doesn't make any sense. Stay with me because I'm about to make it make sense to you guys. In order for you to become something that you are desiring to be, first of all, you have to remember that you're already that. You're already whatever it is because it came in your brain. God gave you the vision. There's a reason for it. To get it, you have to be it. You have to be it because you will be vibrating in that frequency. The thing you desire is vibrating on a certain frequency. You have to be emitting that frequency in order for you guys to meet. In order for desire and person to meet, you have to be emitting that frequency. That's how the law works. So how do you emit that frequency? Frequency is how frequent you're in a certain vibration. Vibration is your emotions, energy in motion. So it goes energy in motion, emotions, vibrations, frequency. Frequency is just how frequent are you in this vibration? How frequent are you feeling rich? How frequent are you acting rich? How frequent are you thinking rich, moving rich? That creates frequency. All frequency is immaterialized reality. That's all it is. It's a reality that is not material yet. So if you can hold that frequency for long enough, desire meets the person, person meets desire. Timeline collapse. Now, God is responding off of you. Your reality is responding off of you. It has nothing to do with what you're hoping for, what you're wishing for, what you're working hard for, what you're putting your blood and sweat and tears in. None of that matters. It only matters what you are outputting. What are you outputting? Whatever you're outputting is coming back to you. If you're outputting, all you think about is I'm rich, I'm wealthy. How do you move? Like, what do you do? Who do you talk to? How do you act? What is the routine? What do you think? Every single little thought that comes to your brain, you should be thinking, am I thinking like this from the old version of me or the new version of me? Do I feel like this because I'm operating from lack, or do I feel like this because I'm operating from overflow? Do I miss that person, or do I just miss feeling loved and safe? Am I reaching for this because I'm actually trying to numb this? Or am I procrastinating this because of this? Like, every single thought you need to be thinking from your desired state already. You don't have any money in your account. Yes, you do. You have $1 million in your account. Another thing, this is so big. Guys, oh my gosh. I know I tell you guys like a lot of good information, but this is so big. Stop worrying about the how. I'm not even joking. Like, stop worrying about how. How literally limits you. You are limiting yourself by thinking, how are you gonna do something? How is that possible for me? Because in our human brains, we try to make logic of everything. But God is supernatural. Remember that. God is infinite. God is supernatural. God does not work in logic. God works from alignment. So, yes, Stuff can happen to you that doesn't make sense. Miracles can happen that don't make sense. Things can shift quickly for you. Whatever you believe is true is true. I recommend you guys read this book called The Four Agreements. Whatever you believe is true is true. If you believe, dang, it takes me a really long time, I have to work really hard to get this goal. That's true. It does take you a long time, and you do have to work really hard to get that goal. Whatever you ask for, whatever you think, God says yes to. If you say, oh my gosh, I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired. Oh, I feel so tired. Yeah, you are tired. You're right. So guess what? Now you're going to feel tired. You are in co-creation. You do not control the how. That is not your job. That's God's job to worry about how it's going to get done. All you need to do is worry about, you don't even got to worry, actually. All you need to do is know that it's done already. That's literally a cheat code. When you think about how, it sends you spiraling into a whole bunch of different thoughts. Well, this doesn't make sense. It don't got to make sense. Just know that it is. It doesn't have to make sense. We still trying to figure out, how did God make earth? The power of the word, that doesn't make sense. But hey, it's here. We're here. A lot of stuff does not make sense. That's what you guys have to realize. The world does not make sense. Nothing makes sense. Stop thinking of your life like logically. Nothing makes sense. When you're reprogramming your subconscious, every single little thought you need to be tweaking. Yes, it's very tedious, but it compounds. Everything compounds. Momentum, you're building it. Everything is compounding. So when you start to see your life change quickly, as it seems, it's actually not as quick because you've been doing these micro tweaks in your brain. Like even little things you say like, oh, I really don't want to go to work. Don't say that. What you mean you don't want to go to work? Say, I'm so happy I get to receive money today. I'm so happy I get to receive abundance today. Like whatever it is, you need to flip it. Every single negative thought that you have in your brain about yourself, your life, your image, your career, your thought pattern, you need to flip it to positivity. Yes, you're gonna sound crazy. Who the fuck care though? Like, if we're being real, you are gonna sound crazy for a little bit. Like literally telling yourself certain things like that you know aren't true, you're gonna sound crazy. But whatever you believe truly does come true. Whatever you believe truly does come true. So you need to act backwards. Believe that you are a millionaire. Start acting like one. How do I start acting like one if I don't have the money to do it? Do what you can. For me, I want to be a model, right? Right now, I haven't received my wealth yet to have my own Pilates studio. So what do? I do Pilates at home at the same time as if I was doing Pilates in my own studio. 10 a.m. every day, Pilates. 10 a.m. every day in a different timeline, I'm going to my Pilates studio. But 10 a.m. every day in my timeline, I'm going to Pilates at 10. You see what I mean? Like, you see how it's confusing? It's like you're doing the same thing. Your output, the world, your reality doesn't know what's real and what's fake. It only knows what you believe is true. It does not know if this is a real thought or if this is a fake thought. It doesn't know if this is really happening right now or if this happened 5 years ago. Whatever you think is true, that is what it thinks is true. If I'm over here going to Pilates at 10 a.m., but it's in my home, but I want a Pilates studio and I'm gonna go at 10 a.m. every day, what do I need to be saying to myself? Every time I come in here in my living room and I do Pilates, I need to imagine that I'm in a Pilates studio, that I just left my house to go drive to my Pilates studio in Buckhead. And at 10 a.m., I am now doing a Pilates class. Immerse it. Act completely fucking delusional. They don't know what they're talking about. If you look at any millionaire interviews, anybody who is successful, anybody who has built something, who has taught people anything, they will tell you it all starts in the mind. Literally watch them. Don't believe anything all these regular people are saying, you need to be fucking delusional. You need to be delusional as hell. You need to literally live in your mind. Do not react to the 3D. This is so big. Do not react. Do not react. Do not react. Do not react. That's just old remnants of your old timeline. Like, for example, if you say, all my bills are paid in full. I don't know how they're paid, but I know they're paid in full because I'm taken care of. When you start thinking about how the fuck are your bills paid in full? Are you paying them? Who's paying them? Boom, that's when doubt and fear start coming up because of logic. It's like, damn, you're right. How? No. We're not even gonna go down that path. We're not even gonna go down that route. We're not even gonna spiral like that. You say, all my bills are paid in full, right? Then you have a phone bill come. You don't have any money. According to the 3D, you don't have any money to pay the bill. This is a test. This phone bill is a remnant. It's an echo of your old timeline, of your old life. It's like the little thing trying to pull you back to see like, because your nervous system craves safety and familiarity. When you react differently than what the game expects you to react like, things literally happen differently. You get the bill, and instead of spiraling and panicking and feeling fear, like how are you gonna pay this bill? You don't have any money. You just go, oh, that's old. I don't live in that timeline no more. So now the Matrix is like, what the fuck? She didn't react like how she was supposed to react. She was supposed to spiral. She was supposed to panic. What the hell? Your nervous system is like, what the fuck? You didn't react the way you were supposed to react. So now your reality has literally no choice but to match the frequency that you are emitting, which is my bills are paid. Stop checking for proof. Stop checking for proof. Stop checking for proof. Stop checking for receipts. Stop checking for validation. Stop checking for external proof for something that you already know in your head. Don't think something like, oh, all my TikTok videos are going viral. And then when you post a video and like, let's say you forget about it like 2-3 hours later, and then you go and look and you just keep looking at the notifications, or you keep looking at comments, or you keep looking at likes. That's checking for proof. That's you proving to yourself like, oh, you're not ready yet. Like, and you're proving to God like, oh, well, you don't believe. So, because whatever you believe is true is true. If you really was going viral, you wouldn't be checking the damn comments and shit every single time. It's too many comments. You wouldn't be replying to everything. You wouldn't be liking everything. You wouldn't go on your spam count and do all that stuff. You wouldn't do it because you already have it. So act as if you have it. Take the actions, the aligned actions. That don't mean work harder, by the way. That means just taking the actions that are needed to get to where you need to go. Then you become the thing that you want to become. Subconscious reprogramming is very tedious, but it is so worth it. Because at the end, not even at the end, because you're always evolving, but you start to become a different person. You start to react differently to things. You create a whole new identity and you start acting from that identity. If you want to be this super successful, freaking, I don't know, rapper, streamer, whatever it is, think of you in that position. Don't think of someone else in that position that you want to be like. Think of you in that position and think, what would I do if I had this already? Let that feeling consume you. Let that feeling consume your heart, consume your mind, consume your brain. And then start acting from that identity. Doesn't matter what the 3D says. It only matters what you say in your mind. Because God already said yes. Alright, you guys, that's the end of the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you guys can resonate with this or teach somebody else something new, drop it down in the comments. Thank you. I hope this helps you out. Bye.